It was goody YTBC. It was good fight fans. Boxing heads around the world. B Marsh with another boxing video. So according to an article on Espn.com, the man Miguel Cotto and Rock Nation Sports, and his promoters, have agreed to part ways. Looks like they can't agree on how much this man Miguel Cotto should be paid for his last and final fight on his contract. You see, I think in 2015, the man Miguel Cotto signed a $50 million contract with Rock Nation to fight for 3 fights. He's already fulfilled 2 of the 3 fights. He fought Daniel Gill and he fought Canelo. That was in 2015, and that's the last time he's actually fought, in November of 2015. Okay, so he's been talking about coming back fighting guys like Kamagai, and he was actually in negotiations with Kamagai. That's the guy who last fought Soto Carras on an HBO undercard. I think it was on the Chocolatito undercard versus Carlos Cuadras. And Kamagai is also known for having that vicious fight, man. One of the candidates for Fight of the Year. I believe that was 2014 with the man Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Okay. So, Miguel Cotto has been quite inactive, He tried to come back and fight. In February, he was supposed to fight James Kirkland, who's been on a long layoff his damn self. He was trying to fight him in February on a pay-per-view fight, which I thought was bogus. That fight should not have been a pay-per-view fight. Both fighters coming off a loss, and both fighters came off a loss to Cannoli, So I thought that was a BS fight, but I like to see Kirkland in action anytime he's in, because we only see Kirkland fight like once every 2 years, So it didn't matter to me, but I didn't want to pay for that fight, and I thought it was a BS fight. But anytime I get to see Kirkland, it's all good with me, because I like Kirkland, Okay, he's also been in talks with fighting guys. And actually, like I said, he was in negotiations with Kamagai, and Kamagai signed his end of the contract. But Miguel Cotto has not signed his end because he's still going on with negotiations, and things were not quite as clear with Rock Nation. So it looks like they couldn't come to an agreement, and the man Miguel Cotto is out of there, Miguel Cotto made a lot of money for them 2 fights with Cannoli and then Daniel Gill, A few months ago, I'd made a video, actually, about the man Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was offered about $40 million for 5 fights. You check it. And since then, Adrian Broner has probably made, if he has fought 5 fights ever since he was given that offer by Jay-Z and Rock Nation, at most he's made $4 to $5 million. Think about that. Rock Nation was trying to throw this man Broner $40 million, and at most right now he's probably made, since that offer, he's made $4 to $5 million. I know Rock Nation is they glad they ain't spend that money on Broner, man, because Broner's a goofball. And the man Adrian Broner, I'm sure he regrets not signing that contract, I'm sure he regrets that, So, it is what it is, man, B Marsh Boxing. Just giving y'all some news one time about the man Cannoli. I said Cannoli, Miguel Cotto. You check it. Miguel Cotto's getting dropped, or he's parting ways with Rock Nation. And it's all good, because truly, I'm not pissed. Look at the guys he's fighting. Look at the guys he's supposedly supposed to be fighting, These guys, I don't want to see him fight Juan Manuel Marquez or Gamboa or Kamagai or Kirkland. None of these fights are enticing fights, man. You check it. Either fight somebody solid or just disappear from the sport, man. You've done everything you can. You're the first Puerto Rican champ to be a 4 different division champ. 140, 147, 154, and 160. Good for him, He's a legend. Out of current boxers, him and Manny Pacquiao have probably the best resumes in boxing. It's all good, man. Shane Mosley, too, man. Shane Mosley got a great resume, too, But, Miguel Cotto, man, you can't be taking fellas for all that kind of money when you fighting guys like Kamagai, man. You can't be making $10 million fighting Kamagai. And HBO also wasn't trying to be part of that deal. They gave Cotto the ultimatum, as in, if we'll only take this fight. HBO said they'll only take the fight on if he agrees to fight a solid fighter after he fights Kamagai. That's the only way they'll televise a Cotto versus Kamagai fight, And maybe the man Cotto is not willing to fight anybody solid right now, and maybe that's why he's parting ways with Rock Nation. But Even if he made a lot of money with him for 2 out of 3 fights. So it is what it is. When we will see Miguel Cotto back in the ring, I have no clue. Do I miss him? Only if he's fighting somebody solid. But I won't miss him fighting guys like Kamaga and or Uriokis Gamboa and them likes, you know what I mean? Alright, B Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm going to catch you on the next vid. Peace.